29 First Alert forecast.
And a look at some of that ice from last night. Of course, the Blue Ridge Mountains, the higher elevations, most susceptible to getting that more significant icing. This was from Kenneth Johnston at Afton. Thankfully, we didn't have widespread power outages, but Southwest Virginia was hit pretty hard from yesterday's freezing rain. But again, we've seen snow, we've seen ice, and we've seen rain this week. And today we were treated with the return of sunshine and temperatures well in the 50s above average. 58 was our high today. We're 49 at the airport. Had a front that came through around midday. We had some gusts over 20, 30 miles an hour. Currently in the Shenandoah Valley, it's 40 there at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave. Afternoon high of 55, and the air mass continues to dry out. So most of us now are in the low 50s or even some low 40s. It will be sharply colder here for the overnight. So any of that residual moisture or slush that's out there, certainly expect the refreeze, because we've got temperatures by morning that'll range anywhere from the upper teens to middle 20s across the region. It's a nice day for Friday for Valentine's Day, albeit chilly. We go from above average to below average, only around 40 in the valley, mid 40s here across central Virginia, but a nice day. Now we turn our attention to the weekend. It's going to be wet. We're going to have another system come in. You still have to watch the onset of when this begins on Saturday, but some of us may deal with a little mix to start, but then it goes over to all rain, even though it's a cold rain on Saturday. Some of the heaviest could be Saturday evening, overnight into Sunday morning. Temperatures on Sunday will come up, but again, pretty wet. And with the snow that we've already had, the saturated ground, the melting that's already occurred, and maybe 1 to 2+ inches of rain on that, we're certainly going to be at a heightened level for flooding. As a matter of fact, on a scale of 4, we're a level 2 going into the weekend for a slight risk for, again, small creek, river flooding, and of course low-lying areas and all of that. So that front that came through midday is off to our east. Still some cloudiness that lingers behind. Now the cold air continues to move in, and as we widen out the view, we have an expansive area of high pressure out to the west, and that'll build east, and that'll drain some of that colder air back in later tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday ahead of the next storm that'll be working in our direction for the weekend. Yeah, look at some of these colder numbers right now. 29 in Columbus. We've got 16 in Chicago. So again, chilling back down. So here we are in the morning. It's a plenty cold to start. Teens and mid-20s. Good amount of sunshine. A nice day for Valentine's Day. Temperatures in the low and mid-40s. We'll cloud up tomorrow night. And again, we'll still have to watch the onset of when this begins on Saturday. It could be a lot quicker than what the models are showing, but we'll be below freezing to start Saturday morning. I think the coverage here is a little overdone, but the idea that there could be some mixing before it goes over to all cold rain, taking us through the rest of Saturday, Saturday night into Sunday. And then we turn sharply colder Monday, Tuesday, and by next Wednesday, Thursday, we could have another winter storm in here, but again, plenty of time to watch. Temperatures for tonight, upper teens to middle 20s, and again, watch the refreeze. There's a look at the Michael and Sons 7-day forecast, as we'll continue to have a nice Friday, but then we're back to stormy weather here for the weekend. Wet conditions, of course, saturated ground means the potential for enhanced flooding. And then we dry out and we'll chill back down for next week. The trend is much colder next week, and of course, potentially more storminess.
All right, Eric, thank you.
And a